Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for August 26th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, we're going to go through my top Major League Baseball free plays after another winning day. It's been an amazing August. I hope everybody's been able to tail those free plays, and I hope everybody's been able to stuff their bankroll for football. After we finish the show, please run on over to Pickdawgz.com. I'll have my premium Major League Baseball and WNBA selections for Monday loaded up on the website. You could jump on those single plays or a 3-pack for just $49.99. And of course, every 3-pack and every individual play always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. In addition, there's only one way to get every play I release, and that's to become a all-access member, and you can do that over the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, guys, just jump on that annual all-access pass that gives you every play I release from now to this time next year for one low price. Comes out to be about $3.70 a day. So you can just throw it on the credit card. We'll pay it off a little at a time. We'll sit back. It is the start of football season, and we absolutely smashed the first week of college football. A perfect 3-0 mark, and we're going to go back for more, of course, this week. And if you need a reminder, once again, I know some of you old school guys are like, okay, we heard it every single time, but 3,000 units won in college football last year, plus 300 units so far this year, and we're off and running. So make sure you don't miss out. You can get that college football package for just $599.99. You can get my NFL package for $599.99, or you can get them combined for just $899.99. Over 4,000 units won last year combined, plus what we've done so far this year. So it's been a great run, and I expect to see each and every one of you behind me this weekend. Okay, on to your free plays for Monday. And again, I have to apologize. I was really under the weather yesterday. I'm just trying to get my voice back today. So please bear with me. Okay, here's your free plays for Monday. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm before placing your wager. 1:10 Eastern time, early game tomorrow, 9:59, 9:60. Kansas City Royals against the Cleveland Guardians. Kansas City on the road, minus $1.20, 8.5. Under minus $1.22. So that's it might go down to 8 pretty soon. That juice on that money line is probably not going to go that much higher, if indeed that's the way that the betting goes. But we do know one thing: the public loves to bet over, so don't count on having that game go down to 8. Cole Reagans against Nick Sandlin, and I don't even have to really even to think about that, or to further make a point about that. I don't even have to look at the betting patterns, and I know the public is going to go with Cleveland in this one, and they're going to go with over. They almost always go with over unless they have two superstar pitchers on the mound. But for accuracy, let's look at it anyway. And we see 97% of the money is on the Guardians and 88% is on the over. So not a shock there. Nothing substantial enough to move either the side or the total, but we'll keep an eye on that. Cole Reagans, 10-8. 3.31 ERA for the Royals, coming off a less than average start against the Los Angeles Angels. He allowed 4 earned runs in 5 innings. Over his last 5 starts, Reagans is 3-2 with a 3.72 ERA, a little bit more than his season average. So not exactly pointed in the right direction, a little bit higher than his season average, but still right around there. Nick Sandlin's making his first start of his career, which is going to be clearly a bullpen game for Cleveland, which is why Kansas City is favored on the road. He has been absolute lights out coming out of the bullpen. He's 7-0 this season with a 3.88 ERA, but most of that ERA came from his last outing against the New York Yankees when he came in the 5th inning. He allowed 2 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning, and he was hurt by a walk and a home run. The Royals have cashed 3 straight overs after allowing 26 runs to the Phillies this weekend and 35 runs over the last 5 games. The over is 6-4 in their last 10 meetings head-to-head, and we're going to take the generous juice in this one and go over the 8.5 minus $1.50. $1.05. Game number 2, 6:40 Eastern Time, 9:51, 9:52. Chicago Cubs against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates minus $1.19, 8 over minus 15. Jameson Taillon against Mitch Keller, former 2010 and second overall selection by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jameson Taillon takes the hill for the Chicago Cubs. He has an 8-8 record this year, a 3.77 ERA. He was part of that deal. The Pirates gave up on him, basically. Part of that deal where they received Roansy Contreras, who was okay with Pittsburgh, actually probably below average, is in the Los Angeles Angels organization right now. They also got Cannon Smith-Njigba, who is in the White Sox organization. A promising hitter. I really liked him in spring training. But anyway, we'll talk about that with the hardcore Bucco fans, which not many of us left. Mitch Keller, 11-7 this year, a 3.76 ERA. A guy that really proved me wrong, because as a cynical Pirates fan, I thought, well, here we go. Brian Reynolds signs a new contract. Mitch Keller signs a new contract, and they are going to go right back down to where Mitch Keller was in 2022. Brian Reynolds has been incredibly consistent, and so obviously the best Pirates hitter that they have. We have seen some bad spots from Keller of late, though. Even though a terrific year, he's kind of hit a little bit of a wall. In his last 5 starts, he's 1-2 with his 5.67 ERA, and that includes 2 starts where he didn't allow any runs. So it's either feast or famine over the last 5 starts for Mitch Keller. And part of his success this season has come from run support. In 25 starts, Keller has received under 5 runs, just under 5 runs per game, and more than 4 runs per game in 16 of those 25 starts. The Cubs have cashed 4 straight overs with 32 runs scored before today's push at Miami. The over is 7-2-1 in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. We're going to go over 8 minus $1.15. And in game number 3, 9:40 Eastern Time, 9:65, 9:66. Tampa Bay Rays against the Seattle Mariners. Mariners minus $1.25, 7 under minus $1.23. Again, watch out. Let's see where that money's going to go, because I can't imagine seeing a 6.5 on this, but I also can't imagine if it goes to minus $1.30, maybe. I don't think the books will move it to 6.5, but look at that. Definitely, if you like the over in this game, you're going to get some plus money. Ryan Pepiot against Bryce Miller. Rays were on a bit of a run, right before they went to Los Angeles. They lost 2 or 3 to the Dodgers, and then they head up to the northwest to take on the Mariners this week. Seattle might be righting a ship. They took 2 out of 3 from the Giants this weekend. This is a revenge spot for the Mariners after dropping 2 of 3 at Tampa at the end of June. The Mariners' home road splits are really just night and day. At home, 3.9 units won. On the road, minus 12.87 units won. So a completely different ball team at home than they are on the road. Seattle is 32-21 as a home favorite and 21-14 overall against teams playing 500 baseball or better, which Tampa Bay is barely playing 500 baseball. As a matter of fact, they're right at 500. But 21-14 against those teams. Pepiot 7-5 with a 3.65 ERA to go with his 104 Ks and 98 2/3 innings. Love those Ks. His recent form shows a 3-1 record, and his last 5 starts with an incredible 1.67 ERA. I'll continue to back this hot streak. We're going to take Seattle minus $1.25. So that does it for your Monday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages. Again, thank you so much to everybody who did this past weekend. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you to put your money behind me, and we're going to continue to prosper on the gridiron this week. But before that, we got some work to do on the diamond and on the hardwood, so we're going to do that tomorrow. You can jump on those individual plays or the 3-pack, and again, that's just $49.99 for my top premium plays on Monday. Here's your Monday free play recap. Kansas City, Cleveland, over 8.5, minus $1.05. Chicago, Pittsburgh, over 8.5, minus $1.05. That's Chicago Cubs. And Seattle, minus $1.20. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much to everyone who continues to watch. A ton of people watched today. Thank you so much for that. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.